Hey y'all, it's Brady. Welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me. If you are brand new here, hi, hello, and welcome. We are a family of 4. It's myself, my husband, and our 7 and 4-year-old girls, plus a crazy dog that you may hear in the background. And we are crazy busy. I am back to college full-time. The girls are both in school full-time. I work part-time, plus YouTube, again, plus school there. My husband works full-time crazy hours. So we're busy just like the rest of y'all, and on my channel I like to share our grocery hauls, Sam's Club hauls, what's for dinner, daily life stuff, back to school hauls when it's that time, all that sort of stuff. So if that's your sort of thing, I'd love for you to hit that subscribe button and stick around. So if you are new here, I am so glad to have you here. If you are returning, thank you so much for coming back. Either way, if you are new or not new, but you've just never said hello before, please say hello in the comments, introduce yourself. Let me know where you're from if you feel comfortable sharing that. If you're not new and you've already said hello before, please go ahead, leave me a comment down below and just tell me how it's going in your world. I genuinely love connecting with y'all in the comments. That is one of the best parts of YouTube, in my opinion. So anyways, let's jump on into today's video. Today, I am sharing with you kind of a hodgepodge of meals that I've made over the last couple of weeks, taken some clips and shared with you what we had for dinner. So that's what I'm going to share with you. I didn't do a ton of like step-by-step cook with me on these, but I thought maybe they'd give you some meal inspiration of some easy meal ideas and just, real life of what we're doing around here for food. And yeah, that's all I've got for you. So let's jump on into today's video and I hope you enjoy. Okay, so the first dinner that I'm going to share with you is I just made my Ritz cheddar chicken. I'll try to link a video down below where I show how I make this, but it's super easy, super simple. I also made some sauteed roasted garlic green beans, some oven roasted potatoes, and good old Easy Mac. Okay, the next night we went a little more in depth. I didn't show the process of making these, but these are like copycat Olive Garden breadsticks that we made ourselves. I made a quick Alfredo sauce with some mini farfalle noodles and some blackened chicken, just to dice that up there on top, and made a side salad. The next meal I made steaks. These are some New York strips that I filleted open. Then we made some baked potatoes. We used Monterey Jack cheese because that's what we had on hand, and loaded those potatoes up very well. And then I made some salads with I think it was an Italian blend, lettuce mix, some fresh shaved, I lost my train of thought there. Some fresh shaved Parmesan cheese. We also made some Sister Schubert yeast rolls on the side. We're going to use that copycat Italian dressing, like Olive Garden dressing. And there's our steaks as well. They are delicious. This is an easy weekend meal that I make from time to time when we have steak on hand. Okay, I used garlic naan bread, some barbecue sauce, and, regular pizza sauce and pizza toppings. We made a barbecue chicken pizza here, as well as the pepperoni pizza. Then I had some of those flat out wraps, so I also made some of these. This is the one I was talking about. It's the Aldi brand of like the flat out flatbread original. I pulled that out of the freezer, and these thaw really quickly, and that made an easy dinner. Then I made a salad to go on the side with more of that Italian blend and like the copycat Olive Garden dressing, Parmesan cheese, and croutons. I made a cheese version there, so you can see that. That was what was for dinner that night. And then I had also made some spaghetti. Then another night, they weren't back-to-back pasta nights, but it was close because we had leftover of those garlic breadsticks. So I decided to just throw a few jars of pasta sauce and some hamburger meat, some ground beef there, in a pot, heat that up. We just poured it over our noodles, made a side salad. You can see everybody kind of chose different toppings, and then I had some homemade ranch that we put on them as well, and it was delicious. Okay, Super Bowl and Valentine's weekend. You're seeing here that I am mixing up creaming the butter and sugar together to make some delicious sugar cookies that I made and frosted for my husband to take to work the following day, which was Monday the 14th, which was Valentine's Day. I made cookies, an assortment there for him to take into work. So I made snickerdoodles, and I also made these sugar cookies and frosted them with a homemade royal icing. They turned out really, really cute. I will put my recipe in the description box below so that you can see exactly how I make either of these recipes, so you can make them yourself, but they did turn out really well. I'm hoping to make a dedicated video showing you how I make my sugar cookies, because I have tweaked, over the years I've just tweaked my own recipe out of various other recipes that I've tried and just made my own recipe there. Same thing kind of for the snickerdoodles, I do the same thing. So I thought that maybe I'll do that in the future and make a dedicated video for each of these cookie styles, just so it's a quick one-stop place for you to find them and have the whole recipe that you could cook it along with me. So I'm adding my ingredients and steps here. You know, you add your eggs and vanilla and all that good stuff, and then you have to slowly incorporate flour, or else you're going to have a teetotal disaster on your hands if you tried to put all like 5 1/4 cups of flour there into your mixer. It's going to go everywhere. So you add a little bit at a time, about a cup or 3/4 of a cup at a time, and just go from there. So these are fairly simple, especially if you do have a stand mixer, but they are delicious, and they're always well received when I send them to work with my husband. Now, this is a fairly large batch of cookies, so you're seeing I'm kind of having to push that dough back down where it belongs. And then this is my royal icing that I was making. This was before I added the food coloring. And then here is a final look at those gorgeous, cute little cookies. They are not Pinterest perfect, but they do taste good. And for the Super Bowl, I was going to make a bunch of food, and I ended up ordering from a local, like, sports bar. There's some snickerdoodles. And then I did have the cocktail sausages that I put in barbecue sauce there. So we had kind of a hodgepodge spread while we watched the game. All right, y'all, that's all I've got for you today. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed these meals. Leave me a comment down below. Again, introduce yourself if you're new or you just never have before. If you've said hello before, let me know how you're doing. Let's talk in the comments down below. So until our next video, I will see y'all in the comments down below. Bye, y'all.